I can just literally imagine myself going to the most isolated place on the planet so that I can rest and recharge. Okay, so it's another workday, January 7th, a Tuesday. Normally, I'll go in the office Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but we have another snowy day, so I get to work from home. Um, I'm just trying to finish us. I'm just trying to finish up some things that I was working on in December, and I started to get a little frustrated because um, Excel wanted to excel and not do things like they should. So I'm just trying to breathe and not get too overwhelmed or too frustrated because I'm just trying to finish something that shouldn't be complicated, but because Excel doesn't act like it should or like I'm used to it acting, I get immediately frustrated. It's like ever since I had this job, Excel does things. It's like one day I would do a formula in Excel and it worked great. The next day I do a formula in Excel, it's like I'm telling it to speak a foreign language. It's so weird. And that's part of the reason I get so frustrated with my job because it's like it depends on how Excel feels. If Excel want to do right, then it's great. If it doesn't, then I'm stuck here either having to do things manually or just get mad and frustrated at a machine. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Have another 6,000 coming. It's still not 22. And we really did try to max out on that 22 on there. So my question is the line 2441 over? Is it over its now? Because I can't see it. I'll share my screen with you, but I can't see that line.
Okay. I don't think it was. Let me check. I can't remember.
I have to go back to 24. Maybe I'll look at the 24.
Wait, I have so many. The 41 is at 11,200. Okay, so yes, over because the budget is
I knew
10,000.
it.
Okay.
Something had to give. I can't see 2441. So 2441 is over. What it should actually be moved over to this one with 6,000, maybe like 8,000. Is it $2,000 over?
I think there's 12. Wait, 22.
Over?
Yes, 11,200. So I think that's 22. Yes, I entered.
I think it's adding up. I wish I could just find it though. I wish I could find 2441.
Are you looking through account 72? You can't find.
I didn't look at accounts. I did. First one was account summary. Now I went back to the times.
Okay. Oh, it's 12.
Oh, I found it.
It's,
I
yes,
found it.
it's 1,200 over.
It's 1,200 over?
Yes.
Okay, so that 1,200, I don't think that's still enough. that 1,200 that it's over, plus the 6,000 that we're expecting from him, will be 7,200 on top of the 40. What did she say we only had? 14,900? 14,900. That should make 22, and it doesn't. I think it does that go over? Later, 14,900 plus.
So it was after 5:30, and I wanted to be done by 5:30, but somebody had me on a call for over an hour, about like 2 minutes over an hour. They said they only had like a quick question. I never had a quick question take an hour, but I'm trying to get something out. I'm trying to get something sent to one of my colleagues before 5:30. So now I'm like working still. I don't know where I left off. I'm really frazzled. Okay, I just need to take a breath. Okay, and then I can think. It was just maddening. Oh my gosh. But like this is how some of my days go. It's so unorganized. I'm so used to having an organized, structured day. And I do leave room for like little things, surprises to happen, but like I was busy the whole day, and I'm still working past when I want to. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Okay, so it's Wednesday, middle of the week, and I'm so tired. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I ended up working a little bit later than I wanted to Tuesday evening, and maybe that is causing me to be very exhausted and tired. I don't know. I have some things I would like to accomplish today, but I'm having a hard time to even starting it because I'm just so mentally drained. I don't have any energy. I kind of feel like I didn't get quality sleep last night, but the items I need to finish kind of have a deadline on it. So I'm trying to, well, I want to say I'm trying to force myself to do it, but I'm honestly haven't taken any action. So not much force is happening, but I'm just so exhausted. It's, what day is it? It's Wednesday, of course, but it's been, I'm like 5 working days into the new year, and I'm just like, I can just literally imagine myself going to the most isolated place on the planet so that I can rest and recharge. Crazy. I tried yesterday Tuesday, when I was filming the call I had with a colleague that had a quick question, but it lasted over an hour. That really threw a wrench in my plans of like how to get my work done before my time ended on Tuesday. That really caused an issue. But I'm I'm really trying trying to reinforce that I'm trying to do better at being productive, in the sense of, if I start something, let me finish it. I'm not trying to gain any additional responsibilities in my role. Definitely not before I quit, because I just can't. I It's just too much. Things just keep things just keep falling in my lap of things to do. I just don't know how people are doing this. I don't know how my coworkers are doing this. I'm just very exhausted. I can't find the motivation. I'm like I'm I'm trying not to get too stressed, but I tend to get stressed when I have something to do and like the clock is ticking in and I'm getting closer to when it needs to be done. But I don't know. It might just be one of those things where I kind of just do half of it so I can say I got something done, and do the rest. I don't know. I'm just talking right now is draining my energy. I can't even talk. It's like just too much for me to even talk and think. Just regular words, not even anything work related. Wow. Okay. Maybe if, you know what, maybe if I do a mindfulness practice, maybe some breathing and maybe some visualization will help. I don't know. I will try it, and then hopefully I can get started. Because it's what, 2:30 now. So I can at least finish one of the things that I know I am trying to finish today. I think, I don't know how long it would take, but I can at least get some type of movement on it. But today has definitely been a difficult day, and I'm very mentally drained. and very mentally and emotionally exhausted. So it's just another day of me being frustrated and mentally and emotionally exhausted and a little annoyed because actually I am working and reviewing some details and it really frustrated me. So I'm reviewing some questions and comments, and one of the comments saying about nothing or no expenses done in the prior year. And then when I went to go reference it, I realized that this person had two separate lines showing that they are going to spend this money, and it shows on one line, but it doesn't show on the other line. And I'm just frustrated because this is supposed to be something that the C-suite or VPs are supposed to check. They're supposed to know everything that's within their budget, within their departments. However, you were unable to know your budget that well that you didn't realize you had two separate lines with the same expense on it. Like I get so tired of hand holding and babysitting these people. Like, this is annoying. It's like 1 minute you guys are campaigning that you want all this, you're going to expect all of these payments, all of these expenses to come through, crying, or campaigning, or making all of these requests. And then when it comes time to spend these funds, you don't spend them. Like, you went through all of this rah-rah for what? And I'm just sick of it. I just like, this is like, it's the same cycle. It's like, literally a couple weeks ago, I was explaining to somebody that my job is just literally just spinning my wheels, doing the same thing over and over again, never really getting to the point of completing anything or finishing anything. Because, like in this example, like, I'm trying to finish something, I'm trying to review something, but it's like, oh, somebody has duplicate lines, and they shouldn't have duplicate lines on their department budget. So you're telling me that you're essentially telling me that you didn't even look thoroughly through it. You don't, like, I don't get, this is not in my job description to tell people to do the things that's in their job description. I'm not a manager. I'm an individual contributor to this organization. But yet I feel like I'm constantly having to do double work and do extra things I don't need to. But yeah, I have to do everything that I'm supposed to do and then do someone else's and follow up and do someone else's job. This is too much. And then I'm not even that great at this job. The job is boring as shit. And then having to deal with these people who don't look through things or don't carry out their job roles or descriptions thoroughly is exhausting. Like, I don't want to do this. Whoever wants to do this, let me know, and I will let you know how to get this job. But this job is fucking pointless. It's fucking annoying. Like, every Like every single day, I get so frustrated. Since November 2024, I've been getting so frustrated every day from this job. It's just like literally goes in circles. It's like I don't have the bandwidth or the capability to go through every budget. And if I make changes, the people in their department get mad. And then, and then if they don't make changes, then it's all my fault. It's like there's no win-win for this. Like I'm, I feel like I'm in a losing situation regardless. So I've been looking for jobs, and I found I applied to a couple of jobs. I been trying to find organizations that I think I would like to work with. But I'm just so frustrated. I'm just so burnt out. I'm just so exhausted. And I know a good option for me is to just take time off of work, but I do plan on doing that, but I don't want to do it right now. It's the beginning of 2025 and I'm trying to save a little bit more fun. I have certain expenses I would like to have paid off before I do that, but I don't know what to do. Everything's frustrates me. Everything annoys me about this job. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm like losing. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like the universe is making me lose my mind and make me feel crazy so I can stop doing this. But like, unfortunately, the universe doesn't have to worry about my bills. So, and I do. So it's like I just can't stop. I don't know. And then maybe this is just a sign that if I quit, maybe something better would drop in my lap. But that has never happened. Things I'm not that lucky. Things like that don't happen to me. I'm not the exception to the rule. I am the rule, and I have to make sure that things are aligned and in order in my life before I can just do something like quit my job with no other type of financial backing to support me. Now I'm in a cycle myself. I'm like in a cycle of I have to keep working to make sure I'm financially stable and make sure that I am have some type of support because I definitely can't find support from anybody else. It's like I feel like I have to support everybody else, but I don't have anybody to support me. It's just too much for me. This is why I want to go to an isolated part of the world so I can just be left alone and relax and rejuvenate and come back to who I am, come back to the person that I know myself to be. But I can't do that. I'm just in this place where I have to do some bullshit job that makes no fucking sense the way that it's set up. And it's hard to change things because if you change things, it involves people who don't want to change. So then things are falling to the wayside. And then guess who has to pick up the pieces? Us, our department. And I'm already tired of it. We already have to do that already. And I'm just coming out here to rant because I don't have anybody else to talk to. I just feel like when I talk to other people about this, it's like I know they understand, but at some point it's just hard to always bring my frustrations and my annoyances to people because they're dealing with their own stuff. And it's to the point I am just saying the same things over again because the same things keep happening. It's like, I don't know. Ugh. I'm so frustrated. Let me reply to these messages. Messages were just random conversations. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I